I'm out in a remote region of Australia with my buddy Mattsy on a 4-day journey as we pack raft and explore this wild and remote river. Discovering what hidden gems this ancient landscape holds. Camping in some of the most epic locations imaginable. And handling whatever wild weather nature decides to throw at us.
What do you want from us?
So sit back and enjoy while I'll show you a part of Australia very few people ever get to see.
We've done it again, mate.
I think we well and truly have done it this time.
We have done it.
Okay guys, so back out here on another little pack raft adventure this weekend. Got our boy Mattsy behind us, we're just getting all our gear ready. Just about to hit the water. We've got about 40 kilometers to do over the next 3 or 4 days. River's looking really good. We're in some pretty wild and remote country and really keen to explore this section of the river, so let's get out there.
I've got one for each here.
And we're off. So like I said, we've got around about, I think it's like 36 or 40 kilometers or something to do. We've allowed up to 4 days to do it. So whether we do it in 3 or 4 days, we'll see how we go. But yeah, really keen to explore this section. It's a pretty remote and wild section of this river. It's actually really difficult to access this area. We actually had to get access via private property to get down here. So very fortunate to be able to sort of paddle this section. And yeah, it's meant to be a really nice part of the river as well. So really keen to see what's in store. I'm just coming up to our first wrapping now. So let's get into it. Let's do it. Taking on water, taking on water.
Get it done. Oh, perfect. Oh, textbook.
Yeah. Oh, we did it. Man, that was a lot of fun. This is definitely one sport that gets adrenaline pumping. Oh man, got so much water in the boat. It was a fun little section, eh?
That was so much fun.
So much fun.
So much fun.
So I'm really glad we decided to run that rapid. Like, it was probably slightly above our skill level, but yeah, I think it's a good one to sort of test the skills and yeah, start to hone him in. So really fun.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, man. That was a lot bigger than expected. Man, it's took on so much water. Yes, come on, come on. Oh. Man, it feels so good to actually be paddling a river for once. I feel like the last few trips that me and Mattsy have done together have just been absolute slogfest. So this is definitely a nice change of pace. Alright, let's just hit 5 o'clock and we've just decided to pull the rafts up in this sort of little junction here where there's two rivers meeting. So we've got the main river there. We've also got this quite a pretty little river which is coming out of the mountains just over here. So yeah, just at the junction here there's a few little sandy patches. Like, it's not perfect for camp, but we haven't really seen sort of too many better options. So I think we can make this do. And like I said, it's quite a pretty spot. Like, pretty keen to explore up that little river and go for a bit of a fish, and I think even just out the front here there should be some good fishing as well. So let's get the packs off, we'll get camp set up, get a fire going soon, and hopefully we can catch a fish. Alright, so for tonight I'm going to be rocking the Alton walkabout swag, and inside here I've also got my sleeping mat as well. We'll just pair that with a little summer quilt and just a little pillow. Alright, so I'm just going to check out this little popper and see if we can find any bass hiding around here. Alright, well, beer o'clock. Tonight we got the Mountain Culture Status Quo.
I think that's my favourite beer, hey?
Yeah, it's
I
a good
really
one.
enjoy that one.
Even warm. Even warm it goes down, alright.
Yeah, yeah.
I was going to put in the water, but the water's like literally probably just as warm as the air temperature, so no point there.
Just for my bit
Yeah.
I imagine people being
Sleeping Beauty has risen.
I must have slept like 10 hours.
Now, I'm fishing this water like there's trout in here, but to be honest, I don't actually even know if you do get trout up here. I have heard that they do stock trout further upstream. So So my thinking is maybe they're sort of like washed down here and they're hiding in these little side rivers. Breakfast time. What we got this morning? So usually I do oats for brekkie, but I've decided to mix things up recently. I was kind of getting a bit sick of oats and powdered milk, so I've been going the old oat slice and just like a protein bar for brekkie. It's actually been doing the job.
That's my lunch. That's my lunch combo.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. I think we've got about 15 Ks to do today. We did about 9 Ks yesterday, and that only took us like, I think we started at 1:30 and got to camp around 4:45, so made some pretty good time, so we'll easily be able to smash out that 15 Ks today. Probably even do more, but yeah, we'll see how we're going. I think there's a nice camp at about 15 Ks downriver, so that's the plan.
Are you dead?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I'm actually choking.
Imagine footage of me just trying to like
give me mouth to mouth. Alright, so I'm just going to roll all my bedding up inside the swag. So I've just deflated the air mattress as well as the pillow. And we'll just chuck the quilt inside here and we'll just roll it all up together. And that way when we get to camp tonight, we just basically roll out the swag, inflate the air mattress, and yeah, your swag's made. So what I do with this top fly is I only sort of zip it part of the way up, so that way when we're rolling it up, all the air can escape out this vent. And then basically what I do is where you put the pole in, I basically fold this top flap back to that point. Yeah, we just fold into thirds. Now because you've got the quilt inside here, it does sort of retain a lot of the waft inside it, so it can be a little bit tricky to squeeze it out. So sometimes I'll just put the quilt in its own bag inside the bag, and I'll just keep the air mattress inside here. So it really depends how you want to do it, but I've got a summer quilt in here at the moment, so it's not that lofty, so I should be able to roll it up pretty easily. It's got the pegs and the poles, and just roll that up. Right, so I've actually made up some straps for the swag, so I just bought some webbing and a little buckle clip. And that way you don't have to bring out the actual in the bag for the swag, you can just use these straps. That's it. So here inside that is all my bedding. It's got the swag, it's got the mattress, it's got the pillow and the quilt. So pretty compact size. So for those interested in how I've got my sort of pack rafting system set up, I'm using a Hyperlight Southwest 3400 pack. And then inside that, I've got one of these big 65 litre Cedar Summit dry bags. And I'll pop this inside the bag. So I used to sort of try and fit the bag inside the dry pack, but it's actually easier just to fit this inside the bag because this pack doesn't matter if it gets wet. It's made out of Dyneema, so it's pretty much waterproof on the outside anyway. But at least having this on the inside just keeps all my contents nice and dry. And also when you're in the pack raft, it's actually nice being able to sort of access things in these front pockets as well. So it's kind of handy that way. And we'll just chuck the swag at the bottom of the pack. And just chuck all my other gear in. Took on so much water. That was a fun little one. Yeah. Oh, it's fun. Woo! Oh. All right, I've lost my paddle. Mattsy to the rescue.
You're welcome, mate. How'd it feel?
It's a pretty fun little one.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like right at the end, there's like a boulder in the wrong section and just flipped me.
It's like facing back at you.
Yeah, but it's fun. You just never know really what's around the corner, eh? Like.
Because I came round and you were already in the water.
Yeah.
I had no idea which way he went.
Yeah. So I was just saying to Mattsy how it's kind of crazy how much money I basically just got strapped to the front of this boat. Give you guys a look. So basically in this bag is my mirrorless camera and plus like a really good quality lens. So that alone just there is probably $4.5 grand or something. And then I've got my drone and the batteries and the controller in that bag as well. So just literally just attached to this bit of string, the few carabiners, is like easily 6 to maybe even 7K worth of camera gear. So
He's got more money hanging off there than I've got in my bank account.
and obviously this GoPro is attached to the front as well. So a lot of money just floating around in the water. So all you've got is basically just this little dry bag keeping it all safe. So pretty sketchy. Well, boys and girls, I think we've struck it rich.
Yeah.
Older Mattsy thinks he found some gold over here.
Mattsy the prospector, mate. Sure have.
I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's like little specks of gold all throughout this rock, down there as well.
We're gonna lift it.
They do find gold in this river, so it definitely could be. Now it's got to find a way to get this rock out of here. Call the choppers, mate.
Yeah, get the boys in.
Get the boys in. We've got to take this home with us. Alright, so we've just put up on this little gravel beach here. We're just going to have some lunch. Of course, when you decide to stop for lunch, it starts raining. Always the way. For lunch today, we're just rocking some nuts, another little muesli bar, and the good old barbell biltong. Which, if you guys want to get your hands on some, I still have a discount code running, which will be in the description below. And if you like your jerky or your biltong, this is some bloody good biltong. So, let's see how far we've gone. Well, I think we've done just under halfway. So maybe about, we want to try and do about 15K today. I think we've done maybe about 6 or so. Feels like we've done more.
It feels like we've done a lot more. Wow. That surprises me.
I'm guessing it's about 6, but I'm pretty sure it's 15Ks we wanted to do today. I'll have to double check later once I calculate it, but we're around about halfway. Feels like we're flying.
I know.
Yeah, thought we're making really good time.
Yeah, same.
Although we did have to stop for an hour to fix your bloody GoPro, so.
This is true.
Just pulled up the rafts, this little beach here, just to scope out this little potential campsite for the future. Such a beautiful spot. It's really nice and open. Beautiful stand of castarinas, nice and grassy as well. This would honestly make such a good campsite. Definitely gonna remember this one. Alright guys, let's just hit 5:30. We've just pulled the rafts up onto this really beautiful beach here. It's honestly got such a nice feel to it. Like we paddled past it and like we're like, this has to be Camp A. It's It's a really beautiful beach. Lots of like little casarinas around here. Got a really nice open sandy bank, and then there's like cool boulders out the front as well. So I think this will be a nice little option for camp. So we'll get the pack off and we'll get all the shelter going.
Oh, so refreshing. What a spot to just have a dip, hey? So bloody nice.
Oh. Thanks,
How good is it?
Woo! Serious thunder. Alright, so got a really beautiful afternoon, had some really lovely light. We're actually just trying to get the old thumbnail shot, and sure enough it's starting to rain now. Just our luck, eh? Hopefully it's a bit of a passing shower. Well, the rain's held off for a moment. It's actually quite a beautiful night. Starting to get some bit colour in the sky. Look up there, it's nice like oranges and pinks. And what a spot. This is a really beautiful little campsite. Shame we couldn't sort of be sitting around the fire tonight. It's starting to get pretty dark now. So I think we might just cook up dinner and then probably call it a night or something. So yeah, we'll catch you guys in the morning. Alright, well, no luck with the fishing. Haven't had a bite yet, hey. I'll have to try and do a bit more fishing while we're paddling today if I can, because usually sort of bass sit around like the structures, like sort of boulders and fallen trees. They don't usually hide around sort of like these riffles like trout do, so I'll see if I can fish a little bit more while paddling, though it is a bit tricky, sort of like running rapids and like leaving your rod set up. It's a little bit sketchy. Like if you come off, you don't want to sort of hook yourself, so we'll see how we go. I don't think it's meant to be too crazy the next section. I think there's only sort of one class 3 rapid further down, so I think it's meant to be pretty chill. Just gonna have some brekkie. Oh man, tell you what, this is a new addition to my breakfast. Little like coconut apricots. They are absolutely amazing. I got onto these when I was in NZ recently, and like they're just such a tasty little snack for brekkie. I don't know how much sugar it's got in it, but bloody hell, it's good. So I think we've got about, I think it's like 13 or 14 kilometers to do today. And we're going to try and camp. There's this really impressive gorge, which we have paddled through before. About a year and a half ago, we did this river, but a section further down. So we have already paddled through that gorge, but we kind of have to go through that again because the track we're using to hike out of here is just after that gorge. So we're probably going to try and camp like maybe inside the gorge. I remember when we were paddling through it last time, there was like a few sandy banks. So we're pretty sick to try and sort of like camp inside the gorge. It's like a really impressive gorge, one of the most beautiful gorges I've seen. So yeah, it should be a nice little paddle today. Look at that, glorious sunshine. And it's gonna be a really nice sunny day. It's probably gonna get pretty hot too. I think we might start packing camp down and we'll hit the water.
Quick splash, we're out of here. Get it. Oh, woo!
Yeah, baby.
Oh, so good.
I'm just using this little cicada lure. Piece of cake, mate. Fun little one. Alright, we'll change up the cicada lure for maybe like a little diving minnow. I've always had pretty good luck with this guy, so we'll give it a go. Alright, I think we're on. Let's hope it's not a carp. What do we got? Nice little bass. Come here, buddy. There we go. Nice. We finally got one. After a lot of persistence. Very nice. That is a beautiful looking bass.
Great work.
You got there in the end, mate?
You did.
I love bass, eh? It's such a nice looking little fish. Just like nice blues and golds in them. Very nice. Let's get him back in the water, eh? See you, buddy. Yeah. There he goes. Phew.
So good, dude.
So good. Well, it's nice to get out of the sun for a bit. That sun is cooking us.
Roasting out there.
Well, I've been keeping on top of the sunscreen, but these little knobbly knees are definitely copping it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's such a beautiful day on the water. Almost makes you just want to like swim the rest of the day. Like it's so nice in the water.
Yeah, you can just drag me along in the water.
Yeah, just tow me behind.
This is a typical Aussie summer day, hey?
Yeah, it really is, eh? Cicadas are out.
Yep.
Sun's baking.
I could go some bacon.
I could go a frosty fruit.
Oh, frosty fruit.
I was just thinking about that. I was like,
oh, wow. That's OG.
That would be good. Oh, frosty fruits, mate. This. Stop it. You really shouldn't bring things like that up when you've got no access to them.
No. I bought up nachos day one.
Yeah.
Worst thing.
You never do that. No. Man, the fishing has been tough today. Nice to actually finally hook into one. It's a pretty decent sized bass as well, but I must have cast like 1,000 casts.
Literally.
And I've literally only got one bite. But yeah, at least I landed that bite. But yeah, definitely pretty tough.
It was a good looking fish though.
Yeah, it was. It would have been nice to keep for dinner, but it's just like in the middle of the day, still got like 7 hours at least until we cook up. It's just, I don't know, keeping a fish out of water for that long. Obviously you can kind of drag it through like on a stringer behind, but
then you got to worry about it.
You got to worry about it. So hopefully with any luck we'll be able to get one a bit later on. Look at that biltong. All that fatty goodness. So almost halfway, but we've been taking our sweet time, like because I've been doing so much fishing, we've been really taking it pretty easy, but yeah, we've almost nearly done halfway, and I think yeah, it was about 13 or 14 kilometers total today. So I think we've got a pretty fun rapid coming up pretty soon, which is in our last trip on this river, the one where Mattsy came off, which I'll try and put some footage of that right now.
Let's get this bread!
So, take two for you on that rapid, mate.
I'm ready.
Remember, keep your legs inside the raft.
Feet inside raft.
Cool. Alright, enjoy some lunch and get back out there. I don't know if you guys can hear that, we've got some pretty crazy thunder moving in. Really dark clouds up there. Some more moving in that way as well. Nothing like a good old-fashioned Aussie summer storm. Well, it's just started to rain and wind's picked up as well. Man, what a stark difference it is between before and after lunch. Pretty wild weather.
Hell's Gate, boys and girls.
So this is the rapid that Mattsy came off on the last time. Looks a little bit low, but maybe still doable. What is this weather? The skies are just like opened up above us.
It's a rematch, baby! What do you want from us?
This weather is crazy. It will not make up its mind. Anyway, Mattsy's decided to give it a go. He's just taken off his pack. I've just put his pack over here and he's going to run it.
Right,
Here he goes.
let's go!
Get him, mate.
Oh my god, like a jet!
Where's the paddle? We lost the paddle again. Oh, there it is. The paddle's over here.
Jetted out of there like a torpedo.
Yeah, I know. I saw you.
I was like, whoa!
How was it?
Oh mate, honestly, I felt like I'd been loaded in a submarine's bloody nuclear warhead device and got launched.
Yeah.
I came out and went like this for a bit and then just went
Yeah. Oh, your hand's cut up.
yeah. When as soon as it shot me, I like whacked my
When
hand
you fell
on
into that little vortex there, it just literally like, you ended up down there. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah,
so
right. I've never gone that fast in my life.
Alright, that was pretty gnarly.
Oh, don't do it.
Well done.
Shit.
That's why I always send you first, mate.
We've done it again.
Show me your hand.
Oh,
Your hand, mate. Battle scars.
I knocked him out. I knocked that f***ing rapid out.
Mate. Hellman. Hellman.
See the pace on me though.
Oh. I think I might skip this one. That was pretty gnarly. He definitely got pretty shaken up by that, I think. Like, he goes, do not do that 100%. But yeah, that was, I thought he was going to be able to recover. Like when I saw him like sort of try and stay in the boat, I thought even if he did come out, he kind of like, would kind of just like fall in the water and be all right. But yeah, it seemed like it sucked him under and just like shot him out. But he obviously hit some rocks as well and cut himself up, so pretty gnarly. Man, how magical is this? There's beautiful bluff behind us. Nice little sun shower. It's like the calm after the storm.
Calm after the storm. Exactly right. Just got helmet on for camera. Not because I'm scared of the water now.
Man, that rock is crazy. I don't know if you guys can see it, but like, it just like curves around. Alright, so we made it to the gorge. Bloody hell, she's impressive. Alright, so we have pulled up in this little sandy beach here in the middle of the gorge, which at least I'm really keen on trying to camp here. Mattsy's got some reservations though, which are fair enough reservations.
Call me crazy.
And that's him saying it as well. So basically there's a few issues with it. Number one, we're kind of at the base of like a little waterfall. Kind of a waterfall. Anyway, yeah, so the sand around here is a little bit damp. Just a little bit damp. We're not quite sure what the weather's doing tonight. Like there are some sort of darkish clouds over there, but I'm just trying to get a weather update on my Garmin. But also the other kind of issue is just the potential of like falling rocks. Because obviously you've got a really steep gorge here, and you get a lot of goats around here and they sort of like knock off rocks. But just sort of like looking at the beach around us, there aren't really sort of many rocks laying around. There's like maybe one or two here and there, but there's really not much. So it seems like it's something that doesn't happen sort of too often. So it's obviously it's probably not like definitely like the safest thing to do, but it's one of those things like, do you kind of risk it?
Like sleeping in a cave. As
Like,
you said.
yeah, it's like pretty much like sleeping in a cave. Like I love sleeping in caves, but you've always got that risk of it falling on top of you. So you kind of just got to make a bit of a calculated risk. And like, in my opinion, I feel like we're probably gonna be fine for just one night. But yeah, we'll see what this Garmin says, see what the weather's meant to be doing tonight. If it's gonna be like pouring rain, then obviously we probably shouldn't be camping here, but see how we go. All right, so just got the weather report in from the Garmin. It actually says that there's no rain until tomorrow afternoon. Like I said, we do have sort of like some darkish clouds sort of forming over there, but yeah, the weather report says no rain tonight, so I think we might risk it. And look, if it really hits a fan, we can always just pack up, jump into the rafts and paddle downstream a little bit and find somewhere else. Like even if it's dark, like we only just have to go to the end of the gorge where I think there's another beach over there. So see how we go. Fingers crossed it doesn't rain or the goats drop rocks on top of us. Man, is this place even real? Honestly, I think this is up there with probably one of the best camps I've ever had. What a place. I'm so glad we decided to stay here. Oh man, what a spot. This is what it's all about. Getting off the beaten track, just like immersing yourself in wild places like this. Food for the soul. Food for the soul.
I was searching for an open door. I was looking for a peace of mind. It's a feeling that I tend to get. Won't rest until I make it right. Couldn't stand the thought of losing her before time had come.
Well, good morning from paradise. Sure is one hell of a place to wake up to. It feels so wild and remote in here. The old fishies have been a bit fussy on a single bite. I don't want this trip to end, eh? It has been such an awesome trip. And just like the variety of campsites we've had over the last few nights, like the first night sort of camping in that kind of enclosed campsite amongst the casuarinas, and then the night after that, like a nice big sandy bank with nice views, and then this. I don't think you can beat this, eh? That's what I love about wild camping, is like you never really know where you're going to end up each night, and when you come across like little gems like this, I absolutely love it. Definitely makes it hard to go back to camping in an established campground with like borders around the campsite. That is definitely not for me. This kind of stuff like really feeds my soul, eh? I absolutely love it. I don't think I'll ever get sick of doing this. Little water dragon just over there. Wow. What is this place? This is insane. It's just like something straight out of the Kimberley.
I think we well and truly have done it this time.
We have done it.
Honestly, this place is like out of a bloody fairy tale, eh? Nature, you never cease to amaze me. What just happened? That was a very nice little hidden surprise. Alright guys, well that's all she wrote for this trip. It's been a really fun little adventure, so thanks for joining along. If you guys haven't checked out Matsy's channel, yeah, jump over to his channel because he actually recently went on full time with YouTube and quit his job, and
Oh yeah.
he's actually just hit the road. He's going to start traveling around and yeah, making some pretty awesome content. So make sure you guys go show him some love.
Cheers, mate.
And yeah, see you guys on the next one. Hooroo.